What is up, guys? Michelangelo here, bringing you a new review of the recently released Adidas Yung one. The shoe is based off the Falcon Dorth from the late 90s, and I'm fairly excited to see the shoe in hand. Starting off with the box, we have our normal Adidas 3 stripes logo on the top. There was a lot of hype around the shoe, and I think that's the main reason why I wanted to buy them, just to see what the hype was all about. Coming right out the box, there is a lot of color, and it does fit into that huge dad shoe aesthetic that's been roaming around the world for the last couple months. Let's get these things out in the open. Honestly, yeah, there are a ton of materials on the shoe, a lot of colors. My first opinion is that it is a little bit crazy to look at, but it is going on with what's happening right now. And it's funny to say that because a year ago, no one would be caught dead looking in these. It was so different back then compared to now, and I love how everything's changing. It's easy to see that the whole dad shoe trend is definitely in effect and evident with this shoe. It's bulky, it has many colors. It is just going to be a loud statement overall, regardless of what you wear. It is a different looking shoe, and that's perfect for what's happening right now. Starting off with the front of the shoe, it has this beige nubuck surrounded by this defining red suede material that is actually a different shading color compared to the rest of the shoe. On both sides of the shoe, you have this blue mesh material that is actually surrounded by the nicely put in 3 stripes logo of the Adidas brand. And on the front, you have this light silver mesh material that is kind of eye-popping. Underneath the blue mesh material, you actually have this dark blue suede paneling that is fairly nice to the touch. And above this, the beige nubuck wraps around the shoe and homes the eyelids of the lacing system. If you look closely, you can actually see the 2 different tones of red on the shoe. On the heel, you have this red nubuck, while on the front there's this red suede that actually feels pretty nice to the touch. The 3 stripes logo is nicely added into the silhouette in that second color of red, and I think that it fits in quite nicely with the shoe and doesn't overpower anything that you see so far. And following this, you can see that the flat laces are a matching beige color to the nubuck, which helps to try and settle the look of the shoe down. And coming up to the top of the tongue, you can see that nice Adidas logo, followed by a whole tongue that's actually quite heavily padded, which is nice to have in a shoe. Coming to the back of the shoe, the ankle area is decently padded, as most dad shoes are nowadays, and that's nice to have in order to provide maximum comfort. So coming up to one thing that I personally don't like about the shoe so far is the length of the tongue. Coming to the side view, you can actually see the length of the tongue compared to the back of the shoe and the height difference between the two. But in this shoe, I guess it does work, but it's totally up to you. Now focusing onto the bottom of the shoe, the midsole has these 2 separate colors right off the bat. The front is featuring this creamy color, while the back is featuring this dark sand color. But having these 2 colors doesn't really make a difference because it is an EVA midsole. You are not going to get that much cushion out of the shoe. And personally, I think it was just a lower budget shoe, especially for the cost, but it does look really good. Now getting into this cool looking bottom of the shoe, you can quickly see the Adidas logo that's hidden in the black outsole. And it appears to be fairly hard to the touch, so I feel like it would last you quite a bit of time. Coming to the middle of the outsole, you do have this torsion system that provides extra stability. And coming to the front of the outsole, you see these cool triangular shapes that remind me kind of a hiker shoe maybe. And then you see these red differences in the front that don't really make a difference, but just adds to the aesthetic, which is something that I do like about the shoe. And overall, it's an okay looking shoe in my opinion. I mean, you're not going to get the greatest cushion. You do have quite a few materials that just adds into the whole characterization of the dad shoe, which is nice to have. But personally, I just want to hear what your guys' comments are. Do you like the shoe? Do you not? And would you personally pay this price for the shoe? Leave the comments below, and here's some on-foot footage of the Adidas Yung one. As always, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm excited to see you guys next time. Michelangelo out.